Now, Loch Lomond here, you cannot swim in Loch Lomond, but you can certainly take some beautiful nature walks around the area and do some paddle boating, but that's about it. But anyway, we are at 97.4% of capacity at Loch Lomond there as we head south in the recreational lakes that you can hang out in. Lake San Antonio, 69% of capacity and 91% of capacity at Lake Nacimiento. So yeah, we are still seeing those reservoirs on a very good level, and we still have quite a bit of snow on the Sierra, So in fact, I saw, and I'm going to have to double check this for you, but I saw at Mammoth Mountain that they are still allowing some skiing and snowboarding happening. That's crazy. This is the first day of summer. But anyway, here's a look at what we are seeing. Some low clouds hanging out with us this morning. We had clear skies yesterday, so a little difference today, but these low clouds are kind of patchy, really just hanging out on the south portions of the bay. Current wind speeds, we do have some breezy conditions, but much lighter compared to what we've been seeing over the last couple of days, even out over the waters where we are seeing 18 to 27 knots. Now we still do have that gale warning that will last until 9 a.m. this morning. Northwest winds 20 to 30 knots, gusts up to 40 knots, seas 8 to 10 feet. But again, this expires in just a few hours at 9 a.m. and I don't think it will be extended, but we will still have some gusty conditions around the immediate coast. Our winds right now are out of north-northwest. They will eventually turn to the west later on, and that's going to help increase our onshore flow and give us a few more clouds as we head into the evening hours and overnight hours as well. And then of course those winds will pick up in the Salinas Valley. Pretty normal for this time of year, those summer Salinas Valley winds, and then of course those winds will die down, but we will have continuous breezy conditions, at least for our inland locations over the next couple of days. Pattern change here, we have this trough that has moved back up to the north of us. That eventually will kind of absorb into the normal weather flow here, and that's going to allow for a little bit of ridging today. So that's going to help compress our marine layer. That is one of the reasons why we are seeing some of those low clouds today compared to yesterday. This is going to warm our inland locations up, and around the coast, because of those low clouds and that westerly wind that will develop, we are going to see slightly cooler temperatures today. And then we have another low pressure system here that will be taking place tomorrow. That's going to cool our temperatures down from the coast to our inland locations. We're going to see more clouds in our area, and we also have the chance to squeeze out some drizzle Thursday into Friday morning with that low in place. And then as we head into the weekend, we'll have another little bit of ridging happening, so our inland locations will gradually warm up. We're going to continue to keep those clouds at the coast and temperatures in those 60s as we head out of the weekend into the first part of your week next week. So again, a few low clouds this morning, but as we head into the afternoon, we're going to see clear conditions for our inland locations. We'll see some clearer conditions on the north side of the bay, but around the coast and southern portions of the bay, we will keep those clouds. And as we head into the overnight hours, those clouds will fill into the valleys. We're talking Hollister area, Salinas Valley, and around the immediate coast. So we are going to wake up to more low clouds tomorrow. And again, we are going to squeeze out a little bit of drizzle. Temperatures today, we're going to be in those low 60s around the peninsula, upper 60s in Watsonville, low 70s in Santa Cruz, up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, warming up a bit compared to yesterday. In those upper 70s, mid 70s in Hollister, up into the Santa Clara Valley, 66 for Salinas. Down into the Salinas Valley, we are going to see slightly warmer temperatures in those 70s, and eventually near Bradley there, we will have a few 80s.